Hey everybody, Lynn Burkett, Outdoor Sportsman Group, wall-to-wall coverage of day 1, 2, and 3 of the 2020 Archery Trade Show. That's what we're doing right now. You can find all of this coverage on our Petersen's Bowhunting website, bowhuntingmag.com, and right now we're talking something brand new. We've already talked the world's greatest brand new crossbow, perhaps, with the Ravin R29X, but if you're going to shoot the R29X, the world's greatest crossbow, Doug Guthrie of Ravin, you got to have the greatest broadhead to go with it, don't you?
That's for sure. You got to meet the speeds. We've bumped up the speed this year, so we had to have something that could handle it.
Now, there are probably a lot of people out there that go, wait a minute, Ravin doesn't make broadheads. Wrong. Yes, they do. As of this year, 2020, you guys have not one, not two, but 3 brand new broadheads. Tell me why a Ravin broadhead?
Well, the biggest question that we always get in our customer service is, what do you guys recommend? So what we said, let's do some testing, see what we can find. So over the last year, I've tested numerous broadheads and found one that would really meet our needs, that was accurate, that was durable, and would at least stay closed, because we had to handle the speeds that we had. And we found one that we liked. We talked to the manufacturer, and we worked with them, their engineers and our engineers, to take that next step, to get to that level where it could meet the speed of our new bow. It had to pass 450 feet per second, had to stay accurate, had to stay durable. So what we did is we found these. We got a steel, titanium, and aluminum. Because we know every user, they have their certain specific things they like.
Right.
You know, some of them like that new technology of the titanium. Some believe that steel, that's the toughest. But some love the tried and true 70-75. So that's what we did. And with those different materials, they have different weights, so we could get 3 different sizes.
So you're the engineer or the product development guy behind these 3 new broadheads. This is not just grab a broadhead, slap a label on it, and call it good.
No, sir. There's all those things they had to meet. And of course, the biggest one was make sure it stays closed for 450 feet per second until it makes contact with that target.
So let's talk about that a little bit. We've already looked today at the R29X, which is your new flagship crossbow this year.
Yes, sir.
It shoots 450 feet per second. That's smoking. But the Ravin crossbows leading up to this year, they were already shooting 400 plus, 430, and even a little bit above 450. Those where the envelope has been pushed this year, and that's really getting into uncharted territories in the crossbow world. So a brand new broadhead that's going to be able to handle those kind of speeds, it's not a luxury, it's a necessity, right?
Yes, sir. And that's why we felt we had to take that next step, get a broadhead out there, so the consumer can say that's a Ravin broadhead. We know it works with that bow.
Okay, so we got 3 different models. We've got the titanium, the steel, and the aluminum. They're going to have different price points and that kind of thing. But this is a big question, when will they be available for bow hunters and crossbow shooters and everyone to get their hands on them?
Yeah, right now they'll be available end of March, beginning of April.
All right, so it's January right now, end of March. Beginning of April, that's only a few weeks from now. You'll have plenty of time to play around and tinker with them with your brand new Ravin R29X setup, and you'll be ready to go shooting 450 feet per second with a deadly broadhead. You know what? That seems to indicate to me you better have your taxidermist number on speed dial. For Doug, I'm Lynn. Straight shooting, everybody.